Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sanmi-Lawal. If you are new here, please subscribe. Just know that you're here for a very good time, right? So I recently received the Global Youth Awards. The category was Empowering Change. So I received the Empowering Change Award by the Global Youth Awards, hosted by the Legacy Project. It's a good feeling when you're being recognized for what you do, especially if it's something that you actually love to do, right? So this video is basically to run you through the awards and how everything happened. So it so happened that on this particular day, I don't even know where I was. I think I was at home and I just got this email saying that I had been nominated by someone for the Global Youth Awards. Now at this time I had no idea who it was, but I remember when this year started, I actually posted my profile on my Instagram story, and I specifically said, if there's anyone here that wants to nominate me for something and you're always wondering how do I get her details, do I have to go directly to her DMs to ask about it, her email and everything. So I had a profile. I still have that profile in my Instagram bio where I have everything listed out. This is just for you, by the way, if you want to do something in your field or you want to be recognized in your field for something. A good place to start from is to put in details on your platform or your profile that can actually lead to them nominating you for those things. So recently, I'm saying this because recently there was someone in my field that really inspires me that I wanted to nominate for an award, but I saw that her profile had nothing that I could use, her email, the website of organization and all that. So I couldn't, because I also thought about the time of reaching out to her and then getting the response. I didn't even want her to know that I was nominating her. So sometimes you might just have people who admire you or respect you, but really can't see how they can even give back or how they can even show their appreciation. One of the ways they can do it is by nominating you on platforms that could aid your career. So if you're here doing anything amazing in your field, please make sure that it is visible and that your details are easily accessible. And this even includes pictures. Have a file or a folder where you keep those pictures and people can just access them, as opposed to getting into your DMs and asking for your email, asking for what your organization does, asking for details, your pictures. Just have a profile for everything and make it easier for them, especially if they want to surprise you, right? So I got this email and I was like, okay, to be honest, at this time when I saw that email, I was going to be at the Museum of London for the awards anyways, because I was just so inspired by everything that the Legacy Project was doing and how they, aim to amplify youth voices. So I'm glad I went, and I'm glad to be receiving the Empowering Change Award. This means so much to me, especially because I was saying this earlier today that, coming into the gender justice space did not start from a pleasant experience. It started from fear, it started from doubt, it started from a lot of places that were not so pleasant. But I'm here now and I can say fully that this is something I enjoy and I see myself doing for a very long time. Now, I'm also careful about tagging myself to be just this, because not only am I in the gender justice space, I also do a lot of work in social impact, from climate change to education, even to economic empowerment, and not just for women, but economic empowerment as an SDG goal, that's a sustainable development goal. So I'm not in a hurry to give myself the tag of doing just one thing. I am always open to explore. This is the best time of your life as a youth. If you want to explore opportunities, this is the best time of your life to do it, because trust me, you need that time to discover yourself, your gifts, your talents, your potentials, and everything that God has in store for you. You need time. So give it time. Don't be too quick to put a label or a tag or say, okay, this is where the wisdom of God stops, right? The knowledge of God is not only applicable to whatever sphere you are in right now. You can even start or learn something from this moment onwards and find out that you are a genius at it. You know what I mean? So let me run you through the Empowering Change Award Winners Day and how my day went in terms of winning the award. Yeah, an award-winning gender justice advocate. I mean, Youth Awards and the Legacy Project for this award. So, starting her dream initiative while I was in my uni, I did not expect to really do much, to be honest. It started as something really small. It started as a podcast, and then I saw with that little action that I took, I saw how tremendous change was made in my society, and that encouraged me to start my organization, Her Dream Initiative. Despite little funding and how youths are subjected to tokenism in various parts of the country, especially in the part of Africa where I come from, I was able to, leverage on community. Speaking of community, I have my parents here with me today, my family, and people that have really helped me so far in my journey. Thank you so much for being an inspiration. Thank you for driving me, for pushing me. The times I actually do give them calls, most of the projects we've had in Her Dream Initiative have been me giving them calls, my family and friends, and saying, you know what, can you spare some change because we need to do something in my community. And in 2022, we launched the Sexual Violence Survival Guide, which we now have across 15 schools in Nigeria, and we have online access as well, gathering over 150 downloads so far. And what we are doing is that we are trying to change the status quo and to challenge the very idea that a woman or a girl is inferior just because of her gender. And this is one thing that, many societies battle with, the fact that we believe somehow that women and girls are inferior to men. And this has caused a lot of harmful practices. We are fighting a lot in my community: rape culture, child marriage, FGM. But above all, we are standing out. Aside from me, there are many other change makers, just as we've seen today, who are doing amazing things across the world. So thank you so much for being here to celebrate us. And thank you for this award. Before I go, I just want to say thank you for your support. It really means so much to me because I don't take support for granted, especially from people. People are gifts. People are gifts. They are assets. People are, I don't know what other word to explain, but I just feel like if you don't have people in your life, then that's when you're really poor. I'm telling you, like, poverty is not even lack of money, it's lack of people. So I'm grateful to everyone for your likes, your comments, for subscribing, right? So thank you. And if you haven't done this, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please subscribe. Like, no, what are you waiting for? I'm begging, I'm pleading. Please subscribe. This is a platform where you are sure to get value. And when I mean value, I mean value. So thank you for supporting me. To all the partners, supporters, friends of Her Dream Initiative, thank you for being such a strong support. Shout out to the HDI team, my dream team. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my spiritual parents, Apostle Femi Lazarus and Pastor Miracle Femi Lazarus, who have been a great source of inspiration to me. I can't begin to tell stories, but I think I would really share one day of how much of a blessing they have been to me, and how a lot of things that have happened in my life has been as a result of that prophetic push from them. Too many things, including this award that I just received. Yeah, I'm telling you, it has a linkage somewhere. So back in June, there was I received an award in my church, and as I was holding that award, the Lord actually spoke to me right there and then, telling me that this was not going to be the last time this year that I will be holding an award. I had no idea what else I was going to be awarded for. But see how God just showed up. I mean, I can tell that this is just the beginning and that greater things are in store. So please don't stop supporting. Thank you for supporting. I love you so much. And till we see next time. Bye.